Hello and welcome to Ballyogan in Barefield, Ennis, County Clare. This is truly a spectacular detached family home set on a stunning and mature landscape site that you really get to appreciate as we continue around the tour of this property. Ballyogan is one of the most sought after suburbs of Ennis town, just a short distance to Barefield National School and indeed all the amenities of Ennis town. This home is finished to an exceptional standard, and you'll really understand what I'm saying by that when we take the tour of the inside and indeed the stunning gardens that these owners have maintained and put in place over their time of ownership. Not the best time of the year to be showing off the garden as spectacular as this, but still you will really get to appreciate what this will be like when you're enjoying your summer barbecues both here in the front of the property, and that's very nicely camouflaged from the main road, as you can see, with that sloping and sweeping wall and the mature trees behind, and you disappear from sight altogether. And you'll see around the back of the house equally the patios and pathways through the landscape site. It is one of those very rare homes to come to the market for some lucky buyer. So let's take a look at the inside of Ballyogan. So what an amazing entrance hallway, and an entrance hallway that is open plan into this spectacular family living. You have incredible finishes, and we'll just take the dining area here to the left hand side. You can see the quality bordered tiling that extends right around the entrance hall and into this where the staircase, wraparound staircase, and the staircase is a nice, again, another very feature. Now I hope I don't get to mumble around this property because there's so many fantastic features. It's very hard not to run in from one to another, but we'll do our best as we continue around. So to kick off again, we have our entrance hall and that tiling that runs into the main dining area, and the flow of this runs as follows, with your double door cloakroom here to the straight ahead of you. You have the family room here to the front, which could also be a bedroom as there's an ensuite off of it. You have your downstairs WC, which I'll show you as we continue around, and then you're into this double height main reception area, and look at this for an amazing space. You have all your underfloor heating, you have your quality timber flooring, solid fuel stove here to the right hand side with your side lighting. It's the finishes such as your blinds, flooring, the fixtures and fittings throughout this home are absolutely spectacular, and you really get to appreciate it once you come and have a look. But the main reception, I'm hoping this gives you a nice idea as to how this home flows. Very, very nice indeed. Even from the main reception, you've double French doors there at each side of the TV unit out onto the landscape gardens. And however amazing the inside of the house is, you're going to be equally in awe when I take you around to the gardens. So this connecting hallway here to the rear, you have a door here to the right into what was the home office, or is the home office if you like, but we have as a very nice hidden gem of an office upstairs, which you'll see. But look at the way this is fitted out, again with that timber flooring, all your built-in wall and base units, ideal for study room, office, or multi-purpose room. If you want a second TV room for kids or whatever, you can certainly remove some of these, but we already have a second TV room, which you'll see again. Little finishes like your shutters on the windows and the detail that has been put into this. I mean, everlasting units, and the shutters, as you appreciate, never age, and a very expensive item to put in. So across the hallway here then we're into the what I'll call the ground floor master bedroom. And look, it's impossible not to keep saying spectacular finish and fixtures and fittings, but I won't try and say it every time I go into a room, but certainly you'll appreciate it's hard to hold back from talking about the finishes in this home. Really are top class. You have your connecting door here from the master bedroom out onto those stunning gardens and the raised decking. That's what you call countryside living. Ultimate in privacy. And what a really wonderful space this is. From the main bedroom here, you have your walk-in wardrobe. And then you're into the, and again you can see this is all fully fitted out, top to bottom, and that's at both sides. And then you're into the incredible ensuite with the floating WC, as is the wash hand basin, and then you have your wet room style shower tray and shower unit overhead. Nice finishes like the indentation for your soaps and whatnot, but certainly look at the quality of tiling. And again, something that you'll only get to really appreciate once we give you the grand tour of this home. So as we pop out of that main bedroom, again to recap on where we are in the house now, we have that office straight ahead of us here to the left hand side, and we have this open arch into the open plan living room and dining, and into your entrance hall with that floating staircase. And that's a kind of a split level stairs as well. Halfway up you're into what I can only describe as one of the most amazing home offices that I've ever come across, and would certainly want you to remote work. But again, from here now, again, the layout, you have your glass panel door into the main kitchen, dining and living room here to the left hand side. Straight ahead is the engine of the house. We'll keep that for your day of viewing, because when you see the level of detail that the owners have gone into with the heating system and energy efficiency, it's a real credit to them. So here to the front of the house we have another TV room. Now this was originally configured to be, in the original design, to be a guest ensuite, or if you had an elderly parent or family member, or if somebody for whatever reason needed a downstairs bedroom, you have it here. But it's because there's an ensuite here to the right hand side of it. But again, you can see that flooring, the coving, the light, the natural light, the windows looking out onto the, everywhere you look, you're looking onto outstanding landscaping. And then off of this, you have, once again, same standard as off the master bedroom, ensuite with your rain shower head and your detergent space there with the indentation. And that has nice finishes. I'll just swing into that just to show you. But like simple finishes like your integrated lighting, and look at the quality of what's done here. Really is outstanding. This is a really nice room and should make a great bedroom, or as you can see it, as a TV room. So popping out of that, and we head across the hall, or past in the dining room I should say, back into the entrance hallway, passing the, as I said, the engine of the house, and then we're in to the spectacular open plan kitchen, living, dining. All the modern fixtures and fittings, you have your quality tiling, you have your a vast amount of granite work surfaces, and that granite is extended to the rear as a splashback. You have your integrated double fan assisted ovens, again all top brands, all very well maintained over the years. And you have your integrated hob here to the left, space for your dishwasher here in front of me. You have your center island unit, again very nicely done with the integrated sink for preparation, food preparation, giving you wrap around of this. You have your freestanding, well, it's a built-in dresser, but looks like freestanding, but it's a built-in dresser, that's obviously included. And overall a really nice space, great space for entertaining, because you're open plan then into this absolutely incredible living and dining. And this is where the outside meets the inside, and look at the view that you have from this amazing space. And this back garden goes on and on and on. You have meandering pathways that run all the way down to the back of the site. Remember, this is a site that's just over half an acre. So what we're seeing behind us, you can't see the back of it. It goes on, and again, it's something that you'll see when you're doing your viewing here. But what an amazing integration between the outside and inside of the home. And I'll give you a quick look at the outside of in a short while, but just to take in this fantastic family space, the finishes, the level of detail down to your ceiling coving, your lighting system that has gone in here, all the fixtures, down to your switches on the walls, your dimmers, everything is done at a class above, down to your skirting, doors, architraves. It's a home that would certainly be down to qualify as a show house or for those usual home magazines, because this certainly has it all. So I'm itching to bring you outside. So before we go upstairs, I'll bring you outside. Probably shouldn't be going outside in case I bring anything up the stairs with me on the shoes, but how can you not be drawn out to this amazing outdoor space? You can see your decking, it's split level. It has, once again, all that integrated lighting that wraps around the entire deck. You have your mature shrubs and trees, garden shed here to the left. It's just, you could talk about this house for the day. I could do a video that would go on for hours, but obviously I need to leave something to be showing you on our day of viewing. But just to give you a very, very quick walk down one of the pathways, just so that you get a feel for how deep this site goes. And I'll stop here, but I'm only halfway down. There's another shed down at the very back of the property. But look at that, for a very well thought out and stunning garden for the new owners to enjoy. As we walk back up towards the house, again you get to appreciate that glazed wall. That bay window here that you see is my favorite home office that I've ever come across, and you'll see that very shortly. But back up onto that deck and back into that stunning kitchen, living, dining. That is just a real wow space. So as we pop back into the entrance hall, we'll pop up this floating staircase and give you a look at the first floor accommodation. So as we arrive at the landing, don't be fooled, this isn't the ideal home office I was telling you about, but it's equally one of those wow spaces. This is your landing as you come up the floating stairs here. You can see it and you're into this home office space, which has that very nice view down out onto the front gardens. Of course, this wraparound landing has a fantastic view back out down onto that main reception with your void space right up into that magnificent exposed beam ceiling. So the layout of your first floor, you have 3 bedrooms, well, or 4 if you want to call the office a bedroom, but we have 3 official bedrooms up here, all of which are double bedrooms. The first one here positioned to the front of the house. Again, you can really appreciate the finishes, the natural light coming through. And again, once again, just to show you the level of fixtures put into this home, a real credit to the current owners. So popping back out of this room, and again we have our landing here to the right hand side. We have that nice long hallway back to 2 further bedrooms and a door here to the left into the main bathroom. Once again, you'll be sick of hearing me say it, but a wow finish. The fixtures and fittings, again look at the indentations on each side of the bath with the interior lighting. You have your wet room style shower tray, and once again that rain shower head, and the quality of tiling is top class. Here to the right hand side we have the called the walk-in hot press, and that has of course has ample shelving units. And then down here to the back we have 2 further bedrooms, and as I said, both of them are doubles, and once again presented in just that typical show house standard. So a really turnkey home for the lucky buyer of this stunning and so well positioned home. You know, surrounding properties are generally families, and you have a mixture. You know, you have kids and dogs and cats and You've plenty of roads for going cycling and running and walking. One of the real draws to this location, of course, is indeed the countryside setup that it has, and the many neighbours, giving a real sense of community. So we'll pop back out into this hallway and we'll head back down the stairs and round up this video presentation. But before I do that, I said one of the best and most amazing home offices I've ever come across, and that is indeed this one. You have this half moon shaped office space, but it's your outlook as you sit at your desk. You have your natural light, you have your shutters, but you have that amazing view down onto that garden and mature trees. While you'll appreciate it to some degree on the video, when you see this in reality, you'll absolutely agree with me that home offices don't get much better than this. So if you would like further information on this magnificent family home in Ballyogan, Barefield, Ennis, County Clare, please feel free to call us on 065 684 0200 or email us info@dngosullivanhurley.com. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to showing you around this masterpiece of a home.